I need the spirit bomb of luck right now. You know, I'll throw my fucking hands up and everybody on Earth is just like, oh. If you would so kindly, thank you. All right, here it comes. All the marbles. Sorry, gotta use that Fable passage first. Now, for all the marbles, 2 mirror marches on a Quartzwood Crasher. Come on, flip those coins, baby. Okay, come on, flip those. Yes. B-E-A-U. I needed one more to say full. Beautiful. What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're taking a look at a Naya trampling Quartzwood Mirror March Terror of the Peaks deck. It's super strange. But this one does come to us from our very own Macfar. Y'all know he submitted tons of decks to us, and they're always fun. They're always great to play. And this one is no less. So the idea here is, of course, that we're playing everybody's favorite top-end creatures: Quartzwood Crasher, Terror of the Peaks, Ilharg, and Raze-Boar Forerunners. Not to mention, alongside that, we have 3 copies of Mirror March to hopefully get down as many of these big baddies as humanly possible. I was looking for another B word there, but it didn't seem to come out. So, yeah, the whole idea of this deck is to get down the Mirror March, have a big old Quartzwood, have that Quartzwood, have all these other tramplers, which are also getting in damage, and you get a whole bunch of big old token tramplers back, and you can use those token tramplers to swing. You get the idea, right? So this is a fantastic combo. If you enjoy it, please, please, please be sure to leave a like, comment below, and let Mac know, you know, hey, this shit rocks socks. Now, kicking us off in the deck tech breakdown, we have 4 copies of Grazer. It's a great card to ramp you up, and it's a great defender. 0/3 with reach, 1 mana, you can't complain. Next up, we have 3 copies of Paradise Druid. Again, helps you ramp up, has hexproof, adds 1 mana of any color, which means getting down Quartzwood, Terror, you know, Mirror March, all this big stuff is a lot easier. Bond of Flourishing is another great one. Look at the top 3 cards of your card. You may reveal a permanent card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You also get to gain 3 life. 2 copies of this card, but the gaining life is really nice because you're going to have those aggro matchups where Grazer isn't, you know, big enough to defend or isn't quick enough to defend, whatever. Same thing, Paradise Druid, not really a defender, not one you want to be defending at least. Next up, we have 2 copies of Garruk's Uprising. This helps give Trample to the creatures that don't have Trample. You're not at the autumn if it's, you know, getting up there a little bit. Or your Somalia or whatever, I guess Terror of the Peaks, right? The main thing here is, though, that it's going to allow you to draw a card whenever, you know, Terror or Quartzwood or any of those creatures into the battlefield, and if you hit any of your Mirror March procs, then you get to draw, you know, that many more cards, which can be very, very beneficial. Next up, we have 3 copies of Deafening Clarion. Deals 3 damage to each creature, which, you know, conveniently enough, all your creatures have 4 or more health that really matter. So that's great. And creatures you control gain lifelink, which means you can kill everything, give lifelink to your creatures, build up a ton of health, and trample through whatever managed to remain on their side to hopefully clean up the game, or at least bring you back, you know, to sitting solid with your health. Next up, we have 3 copies of Knight of Autumn. This is just a really, really good card. She's rotating, but any card that has like 3 different options whenever they enter the battlefield generally are pretty good. So you can either put 2 +1/+1 counters on Knight of Autumn, which will proc Garruk's Uprising and give you more damage for Terror and all that good stuff. You can destroy target artifact or enchantment, which obviously in the meta there's a ton of right now. Or you can gain 4 life, which again, you know, gaining life up against those aggro matchups, really, 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 really good. Next up, we have 2 copies of Shadow the Sky, because sometimes your opponent tries to go wide, and this deck isn't necessarily suited or equipped to deal with that, right? Now, Shadow the Sky will kill your own creatures, but because they have power 4 or greater, Gem Razor, Ilharg, Terror, Quartz, Mirror, Raze-Boar Forerunners, you know what I'm saying. You at least get to draw a card whenever you do destroy the entire board, whereas your opponent may not get anything out of it. Gem Razor going to allow you to destroy artifacts or enchantments, as well as make these smaller creatures into bigger creatures, so it's pretty cool there. Somalia Wood Shaper, 4 mana for this common, so it is very cheap. Whenever it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards. You can rule a creature or an enchantment. Thank goodness we're pretty much only playing creatures and enchantments, right? You put the rest onto the bottom of your library in any random order. So again, really helps you find your Mirror March, and if you already have your Mirror March, helps you find the Terror, the Quartz, or the End Raze that you're looking for to play on top of it, right? Now down here in the top end, we do have Ilharg, Terror, Quartzwood, and End Raze, as I've been mentioning over and over and over again. Again, you want to get down your Mirror March and then throw these creatures down. However, if you don't, it's perfectly fine if you get down an Ilharg and you have a Terror of the Beaks in hand and you just want to slam the Terror of the Beaks down for free damage over and over again, especially since if you're swinging in with an Ilharg, that means the Terror of the Peaks gets to enter free, which leaves all your other mana open to maybe play a Quartzwood, which will proc the Terror. Even though the Terror will be bounced back to your hand at the end of the turn, you'll still get the damage with the Quartzwood coming down, and then on the next turn, you get the effect of the Quartzwood, where you get to swing in with a Trampler and a Trampler, and then replay Terror, or maybe you got down, you know, an End Raze, maybe you drew into an End Raze and you're getting that down into the board. Either which way, this is a beautiful deck with a beautiful outcome whenever it happens. And obviously, you know, we play fun decks, we play janky decks, we play whatever you want to call them, less than stellar, whatever. The whole point of Magic is to have fun. And so my argument whenever people are like, oh, Chance, you should be playing more competitive Magic, is unless you're playing the #1 best deck in the entire world, you're basically playing the same as me, because you're not playing the best. And if you're not first, you might as well be last, right? Ricky Bobby. Anyways, without further ado, we are going to go ahead and hop into our matches. Thanks everybody for watching so far. If you're enjoying, leave a like, leave a comment, all that great stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the deck tech wrap up, hopefully. Watch all the pro tips, get all the information and the value. It's there for you if you want it. It's a secret that all the non-Gruul players know. We sit around the lunch table and make fun of the Gruul players. Just the cool kids though, just the Selesnya players. Shatter doesn't pass the fun test, so it gets bottomed. 2 Castle Garen Briggs. Boy howdy. Boy fucking howdy. We do have plenty of mana though this time to get down Mirror March, so we're not going diving for it or any crazy shit, right? I'm just playing Esper. Disinformation campaign. I'll show you some I'll show you what's up. You know, I'll bet this is that Esper player that plays counter magic. What do y'all want to bet? This is that Esper player that plays counter magic, isn't it? I guess we'll figure it out. We didn't get hit with counter magic there, by the way. I'm super happy about that. Super grateful. Thank you, Epoch. I am also generally terrified as to what might come next, though. Selesnya is cool too. Selesnya is the coolest. You know, I'm not going to argue about it because I'm really happy that you took that over taking my Mirror March a turn later. So I'm not going to complain about you banishing light my Night of Autumn? Night of Autumn. Looky there. Chance knows some words. Wait a minute. I'm just gonna go for the Wood Shaper this turn. nice. Noise. Free grazer, baby. Free grazer. Alright, good, good, good. Waste one of those unwanted flips on the grazer. Play Tron in Modern. Oh yeah, no, I'm good on that. I'm all good on the Modern Tron. That sounds like a nightmare to play up against. Modern in general just causes me anxiety to think about. Shatter. A fucking shatter. You shattered my dreams is what you shattered. Bastard. What? How come I hit those with my fucking learner? Oh, it changed the picture on him. That's pretty cool. There's exiled all my creatures. I don't have any qualms about it. We got the Ilharg coming back at least, so you know. That's some fun stuff. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Super happy to see the Quartzwood Crasher. Damn. Just the one flip. That's fine, that's fine. Just one flip for Gem Razor means like 5 flips for the Crasher, right? Come on, everybody. Like we did earlier, channel your energy and all of your luck. We'll make a cool little Crasher party. Not to be confused with crashing the party. We'll make a Crasher party, right? Yes, yes, I see. Interesting. Come on, baby, do those coin flips. Okay, we got to. They got to. So they definitely double block this one and they block this one. Whatever. You can't be all choosy. Alright, so yeah, take out this information for sure. Cool beans. Cool freaking beans. Ah! Damn it. There goes all my beans. You could say that they spilled the beans. I'm ridiculous. Alright. Epoch. Show me what you got. My first deck was Golgari with first Innistrad. Loved it. Loved it. Alright, Epoch. Alright, for all the Paradise Druids in the world, give it to me. No? Okay. That's fine. I just wanted the one Paradise Druid. Not like I was trying to cheat in a second Garruk's Uprising or anything. Hey, hey! You stay the fuck away from my Mirror March. Epoch? Oh, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong, motherfucker. You will rue the day you took my mirror march. Rue it. Voice crack, sorry. Rue it, I say. We're not shattering. Who do you think I am? We totally got this, right? We've gotta be able to have this. This music is too up. Too up and jamming for my taste. That's fine. I didn't want to use my shatter anyways. Joke's on you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can we have it hit? Ba-dum-bum. Yeah. Beautiful. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright, so we can play our Knot of Autumn, destroy the Banishing Light that has our Mirror March, and then play the Gem Razor. Alright? Or we play the Knot of Autumn, destroy the Banishing Light. No. Play Gem Razor, destroy the Banishing Light that has the Mirror March, play the Knot of Autumn, and then destroy the other Banishing Light that has the other Knot of Autumn. Right? That's the order we want. Guaranteed. Another goddamn Dance of the Manse. Oh, that's disgusting. Now we have to discard a card too. Damn, that actually sucks. Is our opponent going to be able to beat us before they mill themselves? We're putting up a pretty damn good fight. I don't like the fact that these Deafening Clarions they're just too weak, I feel like. I don't know how in the actual fuck we're going to beat them. I wonder what they're looking for. Oh, nothing. They were sacrificing their guild globe. What? You have plenty of mana, though. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, unless they have another dance, right? Nice. Very nice, Epoch. You got it. I won't even fight you over it. Onkel B. Uncle B. What is Uncle B doing? I'm gonna keep this. I don't love 2 grazers in my starter hand. Just gonna come out and say that. But I like the Paradise into the Mirror March, potentially Quartzwood Crasher combo, so that's what we're doing. I love that art for the Evolving Wilds here. Really, really dope. No, I think I just want lands, actually. Just lands. We're up to 4 mana now. If I can hit another one, that is enough for our Quartzwood. But again, I wanna hit the Mirror March first. Voice crack. Jund, interesting, and it's a shovel deck, so it's probably Death Touch all around. Oh boy, howdy, another Quartzwood. I love when Magic sees that I have a card and it's like, here you go, buddy. Here's another copy. Croxa. Ooh, another Paradise Druid. That does get us to our Quartzwood. Now we just need one single piece of land. Vraska. Do you think she kills our Grazer? No freaking way. -3 on a Vraska to kill a Grazer. I never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day. Mirror March. Alright. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for that fun portion of the game where we all basically pray. We get down, we sacrifice the goats, if that's what it takes, to get some fucking coin flips. Let's see if we can do it. I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. Alrighty. Quartzwood, don't let me down now. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Here comes the Trampler. Come on. Come on. I'm tired of it being your turn. Another fucking... Alright. What are you gonna complain about me for trying to have too much fun? Get out of here. My Irish look is given to you. That's what I need. That's what I'm talking about. I need some, like, I need the spirit bomb of luck right now. You know, I'll throw my fucking hands up and everybody on Earth is just like, oh. If you would so kindly. Thank you. Alright, here it comes. All the marbles. Sorry, gotta use that Fable passage first. Now, for all the marbles, 2 Mirror Marches on a Quartzwood Crasher. Come on, flip those coins, baby. Okay, come on, flip those. Yes. B-E-A-U. I needed one more to say full. Beautiful. So are we just going for face? I don't see why not. Fuck them up. We're about to create so many tokens. About to be so nice. Get them. Yes. And don't. Yes. We get it for the total trample damage dealt. That's crazy. Actually, the amount of damage those creatures dealt to that player. Oh man, I love it, Mac. I absolutely love it. What you gonna do, Uncle? You gotta board wipe this. I guess I could use something like, oh man, what is that 2-mana card? People don't really play it anymore, but I'm telling you, it'd be savage here. It basically gets rid of all copies of a card that's 2 CMC or less. That would be so terrible. By the way, it looks like that Spirit Bomb of Luck worked, because, you know, obviously. Oh, they got the Garruk emblem down. Oh, snap. Oh, baby. Give me the end raise. No? Alright, it's the second one that hits them, isn't it? Yes! I found the key to Mirror March. You have to have 2 of them because the first one always fails. That's it. I'll take an Ilharg. Nothing. I'll take a Terror. I know there are other creatures that we could have actually played there instead of just the nonsense, but what would you guys and gals rather have, the nonsense or the regular degular? All right, so something in my gut tells me that we got this game, so we'll send out the good game. Such beauty, it really is. This really is beautiful, Mac. I love Quartzwood Crasher. It's such an interesting card. Oh, that's so dirty. By the way, hats off to you, Uncle, for finishing that game out. You gotta appreciate that. Civil Paul. Let's hope you're civil. Yikes. I'm gonna keep it. I know what you're thinking, Chance. That's crazy. But if we can get the Ilharg down and attack, you know, we have the end race. So, whatever. All we need is a little bit of ramp. A little teeny tiny ramp. No? Okay. Alright, that's some ramp. I'll take it. I'll take that all day long. What is playing? What? Rakdos with a Wishclaw Talisman. Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, so next turn we're going to be up to 4 mana. Underworld Dreams. Now I understand. Now I understand. Well, we still don't need to shock this in though, right? Because we have this to go here. Boom. Now, in this next turn, we can go and play Ilharg if we want it, or Garruk's Uprising and draw a card. Alright, Civil Paul. I'd have to say they were pretty civil in that game. Alrighty, you made it all the way through the matches. First and foremost, thank you for watching all the way through. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like down below, comment in the comment section. Of course, subscribe if you're new here and you want to see more. And be sure to hit that bell icon that pops out afterwards. Hop over to twitch.tv/DrSpilkin and drop a follow. And last but not least, down in the description of every video, there's the link to the Discord. If you have any deck ideas, submissions, suggestions, just want to talk to some people that love Magic, I highly recommend you hop over there and check it out. Now, on to this deck tech wrap up. There's a lot of interesting ways you can take this deck, whether it be, you know, playing different big creatures or using different removal or whatever, like the here's and there's of it all. But in all reality, this deck is really awesome, and to get it to hit is not that hard given you have the Ilharg and the Mirror March, right? So you have two things that when either one of them enter the battlefield, you have that potential to just slam face with bigger and bigger and bigger creatures, right? Over and over and over again. So I kind of went with that and in trying to develop the best out of the deck. So you'll see some competitive options here, and you'll see some janky options here. Starting us out, we have Ranger's Gal. 1 mana, instant speed, target creature gains +1/+1 and hexproof until end of turn. Fantastic. Protect your creatures, super cheap, rotation proof. What more could you want? The upgraded version, basically, right? Heroic's Intervention, permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. This is going to protect all your creatures, which is really, really nice. Ram through, since a lot of your creatures do have Trample, if you're looking for a bit more targeted removal rather than the Deafening Clarion and the Shatter the Sky, you know, that's kind of up in the air. Ram through, really great. Domri's Ambush is really great. Collision Colossus, not necessarily removal, but it's still really great. I was trying to like figure out another word, but it's just really great. So yeah, it's not, I mean, you can use it as removal with collision, but the main thing here is going to be the Colossus boosting your stuff up. We'll get to that, okay? So ram through, fantastic removal, can allow you to deal extra damage through to your opponent if your creatures have trample. Next up, we have Season of Growth. Since this is sort of an enchantment-ish deck, you know, we have Somalia, Woodshaper, which allows us to dive down and find our enchantments. We have Mirror March, which is an enchantment. We have That's it, actually. No, we have Garruk's Uprising, which is another enchantment. You can lean more into the enchantments if you feel like it. So, Season of Growth, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. Gonna help you from getting flooded, or rather help you finding lands if you need lands, finding the creatures you want, yada yada yada. Furthermore, whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. Now, if you're gonna be using things like Ram Through and Domri's Ambush and Collision Colossus, I highly recommend you go for the Season of Growth. Obviously, things like Deafening Clarion and Shatter the Sky aren't targeted, so they don't really fit well with this. But if you're going to make the change, like I said, to the targeted removal, the Collision Colossus, Domri's Ambush, all that good stuff, I do highly recommend it. And then also, if you're going to make the shift down here, as I mentioned, into a mutate version of the deck, Season of Growth is also really good for that. So, moving us down from Season of Growth, because I kind of covered Collision Colossus and Domri's Ambush like way too much, we have Banishing Light, again, another enchantment you can grab with Somalia, and just sort of use as removal, right? Sometimes Domri's Ambush or a Collision Colossus or Ram Through won't be enough. Banishing Light hits any non-land permanent, you know, good to go. And it's rotation proof, so it's really nice there. Unbreakable Formation, 3 mana for this instant speed. All your creatures gain indestructible, and they get a +1/+1 counter, and they gain vigilance. It's like, you know, you got Ranger's Guile, then you got Heroic Intervention, then you got Unbreakable Formation, right? So if you have Unbreakable Formation, but you don't have Heroic Intervention, throw it in the deck. It's still really good. Yes, it costs you 3 mana, but you're going to have the Paradise Druid, which allows you to have extra mana, right? So make sure you're saving it for this. If your opponent looks like they have a board wipe, or if you're going for that final swing again, this is also really good, because then, you know, you give Vigilance to your Quartzwood and your Terror and all that good stuff, and Indestructible and yada yada yada. Similarly, if you're like right there at the end of the match, which this deck gets to a lot because, you know, you have a lot of big governing bodies, and sometimes they just almost want to get there, right? But your opponent board wipes or whatever. Chance for Glory, creatures you control gain indestructible. Take an extra turn after this one. At the beginning of that turn's end step, you lose the game. So, couple things to note about this. 1, it's rotating out, so if you don't have it, don't get it, right? 2, it's instant speed. Creatures you control gain indestructible, just as Unbreakable Formation is. However, the nice thing with Chance for Glory, and you kind of would probably be playing Unbreakable and Chance for Glory in the same deck, just for the sake of Unbreakable giving your creatures the Vigilance and Indestructible, and then being able to swing in twice, basically with Chance for Glory, right? Anyways, be careful with this. If you cast it on your opponent's turn, then you don't get 2 turns. You only get 1. So be sure to keep that in mind. As I had talked about, you can go for a mutate deck here and, you know, use Gem Razor, use the Migratory Greathorn, things of that nature. But there are some really cool and really powerful mutate cards in the Naya color schemes that you might actually push you that way, right? You have Evercool Phoenix. This card is able to return to the battlefield for the low cost of 1 mana after it's been mutated down. And, you know, if it keeps getting mutated down, then you have all these feathers, which means this card can keep getting removed and played back and removed and played back, which can be really good if you're just swinging it in, or if you're just trying to proc a Terror of the Peaks or proc your Mirror March, you know, whatever. Procking Garruk's Uprising again and again, it's pretty solid. And then we have Auspicious Derek. Sorry, I'm going to skip a few because, again, we're talking about mutate. This card's really good at getting down your Mirror March, your Endrage, your Terror, your Quartzwood, your Ilhargs, right? It's really good at getting down those bigger cards that you don't really want to pay the mana for. So if you want to go into mutate, you know, a lot of these cards are uncommons or commons. It's a pretty cheap ability to go into, and a very fun one, a very, very fun one. The majority of the problem with mutate is the targeted removal that your opponent seems to always have, right? Or the board wipes. Oh goodness, the board wipes. Anyways, moving us back up a little bit, we have Naya Keen-Eyed, indestructible, so that's nice as far as board wipes and whatever go. As long as your devotion to green is less than 5, Naya isn't a creature. So basically, if you have 5 devotions, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, you're good to go. Now, this isn't actually that hard to do, given you have 1, 2, 3 already right here, and then 4 of Gem Razor, so you just need your Quartzwood or something like that. Or Naya herself gives you another devotion, so Point is, not that hard to turn into a creature, and again, as a 5/6 indestructible creature for 4 mana, it's really, really good. And she does sort of a reverse ramp for your bigger creatures. She makes all your creature spells cost 1 less to cast. Furthermore, 3 mana, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it into your hand, otherwise you may put it into your graveyard, which is, again, really, really good considering how many creatures you're playing in this deck. Calyx Destiny's Hand goes back to the enchantment side of the deck, right? So you go for this if you want to look at the top 4 cards of your library, reveal an enchantment. It helps you find the Mirror March, helps you find the Garruk's Uprising, or the Banishing Light, or the Season of Growth, or whatever. Furthermore, you can exile target creature or an enchantment you don't control until target enchantment you do control leaves the battlefield, and of course the -7 effect, return all enchantments from your graveyard to the battlefield, is, you know, pretty strong if you've managed to get a few Mirror Marches or whatever over there, right? And then last but not least, again, if you're going for enchantments, this one is the fun one. It's the Busto, throw it down, roll around town, something, I don't know. It's really fun. Fiery Emancipation, 6 mana. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage to that permanent or player instead. Works really, really well with Terror of the Peaks. Works really, really well with Quartzwood Crasher, right? So both those cards, and obviously End Raze and all that good stuff. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. Maybe not necessarily completely competitive, but another fun one to to add in there if you're just Jank City, right? Anyways, thanks everybody for watching the entirety of the video, all the way through the deck tech breakdown videos, and now the wrap up. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. As always, we'll see you either later tomorrow or tonight or something like that. Peace out.